Hello, this is the Glan-y-mor, the official building, a unique building in the context of Roman Britain. This site was discovered in the late 1970s and excavated in the early 1980s. Discovered by a local archaeologist, Howard Thomas. But going towards that building in front of us, underneath there, in the 1960s, there was another building found, a square building, which contained a great deal of burnt timbers. This was quite a deep-walled structure, very similar to this one here, but unfortunately it was destroyed due to the developments that were going on in the 1960s. This is a rather interesting area of the site. Over on the left is still the remains of the Roman site. The remains over here we lost in the 1960s. There's a floor level here, and as we sort of look at the floor, we can see some tiles, some square Roman tiles still. Now, if we can swivel around, we would use this sort of entranceway, this sort of rear entranceway, and you would either go left or you would go right. And into this sort of cellar basement area, there would have been steps to the rest of the level, the first floor or the ground floor. As we start to go in and we start to move around this structure, we can look at these wonderful walls. Most of these walls are associated with foundation levels. Here, they found that the wall had been robbed out to be used in the construction of other buildings nearby, probably for the medieval site at Coldknap farm. This site is not alone in the reign of Roman sites throughout the area, but you'll need to learn more about that from Richard Enos's and KARL-JAMES Langford's book on the new history and archaeology of Barry. So we find these side rooms now, still more or less just above ground floor level, and you have this courtyard in front of you. There would have been a beautiful veranda above us, and as we start to move around here as well, we go to where the entranceway used to be. Now this site, the remains that you see around us, these remains were being constructed in around the late 280s at the command of the Emperor Carausius, a British usurper emperor, and demolished not so long after. They found at this site various coins from that period. Coin from Constantinus Chlorus, and a Roman trowel, and various tiles with interesting stamps on them. So if we look around here, now this area would have been the main entrance at one point. Unfortunately, this was blocked up just before the site was unceremonially demolished, sometimes towards the late 290s. But there is one little interesting secret. There was a Roman site here before this official building was constructed. So as we start to go out into the courtyard area, and we move around an interesting rectangular site. So you can imagine the great veranda would have been above us, and there's the courtyard. It's a beautiful site, this, absolutely beautiful. It gives me a great tingle to actually come here. This is part of my childhood, being interested in archaeology and history. And there's where we started. Thank you very much for watching this video today. I was out with a photo shoot for my new book coming out, which is The Romans in Glamorgan. So that'll be coming out very shortly, close to completing this little bit of a video and putting it out. So you with Paul Murphy today was taking some photographs for me for some of the books we're publishing. So up Paul Murphy, the photographer, and hopefully I'll see lots more collaborations with other people in Barry who can assist in book writing, bringing the history and archaeology, not just of Barry and Cadoxton and Glamorgan alive, but our wonderful Cymru. Let's bring back our history. Let's learn about our history and bring it alive. Thank you very much. If you want to collaborate on a video, please let me know. Thank you.